The Utah housing market is tougher than ever, and I know it can feel overwhelming. If you're struggling with whether now's the right time to buy, you're not alone. No doubt, affordability has been a big challenge, but could waiting to buy a house be a mistake? Using the latest Utah real estate trends and data, I'm going to give you a clear picture of where the Utah housing market is headed so you can make an informed decision. Let's navigate this craziness together so you don't miss your window of opportunity. And because I love you, I'll share a dirty little trick that's saving my clients tens of thousands of dollars and getting them a crazy low mortgage interest rate today. Okay, here's 10 critical things that you need to know before you buy a home. Number 1, home prices are increasing. In the past year, home values in Utah have continued to increase. It's a trend that's expected to continue. NORDA recently shared the following data. As of May, home sales have increased 0.7% compared to the same time last year. I'll talk more about why in a little bit. Over the past year, there has been a substantial increase of 3.8% in home prices. But there is some good news. The number of homes for sale increased 12.8%. But despite the increase, the market remains tight, with homes often selling quickly and at competitive prices. So by waiting, chances are you'll pay more for a house. In life, when confronted with tough choices, I often think, what would Jesus do? When it comes to buying a house, a lot of people ask, what would Dave Ramsey do?
We know house prices are going to go up, so let's buy. If interest rates go down, you can always refinance. You're not stuck, but you are stuck with house prices. So buy now.
So based on this data, it would be wise to buy sooner than later. Number 2, mortgage rates. Obviously, a lower interest rate would decrease your house payment. And according to US News, mortgage rates should continue to decline this year as the economy weakens, inflation cools, and the Fed continues to cut rates. According to this chart, leading forecasters predict that rates will drop into the low 6s by the end of 2024 and the mid 5s by the end of 2025. But there's no guarantee. If rates go up, or even if they stay flat, your house payment could end up being significantly higher, or you may no longer qualify to buy a house. Number 3, Utah's economy. Utah continues to experience economic growth driven by increasing population and job creation. Our strong economy continues to put pressure on the housing market, making real estate in Utah a solid investment. According to Century Communities, Utah is one of the best states to start a business, and Salt Lake City is ranked as the 3rd best city to find a job. As a matter of fact, US News recently named Utah the #1 place to live in the US. If you'd like to learn more, you'll want to watch why Utah is ranked the #1 place to live in America. In short, Utah's thriving economy is driving wages higher. This keeps people from leaving the state and attracts those from other states to move to Utah. And this increases the demand for housing. Fortunately though, Utah has seen, number 4, increased housing inventory. This is great news. According to Redfin, at the end of August, the number of homes for sale was up 10.9% year over year. Increased inventory means that you have more options, so that's cool. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows, as the number of newly listed homes for sale is down by 3%. In other words, this surge of inventory may not last as demand catches up. Utah currently has a 4-month supply of homes, which is unchanged from 1 year ago. In case you don't know, 6 months of supply is considered a stable market. Number 5, increased demand. Despite the recent gains in inventory, Utah still faces a shortage of homes relative to demand. This will almost certainly drive real estate prices even higher in the coming years. So what's driving Utah's population growth? I already mentioned migration rates in and out of the state, but Utah also consistently has a super high birth rate. And year after year, loads of new jobs are created, with technology, healthcare, and education leading the way. Number 6, remote work. The pandemic forever changed the employment landscape, giving millions of Americans the ability to work from home. It led to a mass exodus from large cities and expensive areas, especially those with government overreach. Utah became a popular choice, especially for those from the West Coast. Many moving from those areas can now own a home for the same monthly cost of rent, while many others were able to purchase a larger, newer home for less than what they sold their old home for. Number 7, affordable options. Utah is the most affordable state in America. Okay, that's false. Unfortunately, a lot of Utahns can't afford to purchase a house in this market, but many still consider real estate prices in Utah to be affordable when you consider what the Beehive State has to offer. And house prices in Utah are great for many who are coming from other states, especially the coastal regions. To show you what I'm talking about, I jumped into Zillow super quick. This 2,500 square foot home in Portland is selling for $1.2 million. This 2,500 square foot home in Seattle is selling for $1.3 million. This 2,500 square foot home near LA is selling for $1.9 million. This 2,500 square foot home in San Francisco is selling for over $2 million. Meanwhile, in Salt Lake City, you can purchase this 2,500 square foot home for $730,000. Or if you'd like to be close to the tech mecca in Lehigh, this home is selling for less than $600,000. Or if you'd like to live the life of luxury in Utah, you can buy this 6,000 square foot home on 2 acres in Eagle Mountain for less than $1.5 million. And you get a basketball and pickleball court, an underground greenhouse, a fire pit area, an extra large 4-car garage, a huge game room, a fitness room, and more. There is a full video tour of this home. Look for the link below. Anyway, you can see the allure of Utah for many who are coming from other states. They can get a newer home, similar to the size of the one they just left behind, for half the price. Or they can swap out their old home for a huge custom home in Utah, often for less. Not to mention, homeowners in Utah should gain loads of equity as the population is expected to continue its explosive growth. Number 8, home price stability. Unlike other states where home values can drop significantly in market downturns, Utah's home prices historically have remained relatively stable. This consistency makes Utah a reliable housing market for long-term investments. Number 9, high quality of life. Utah remains highly desirable due to its diverse recreational options, family-friendly communities, top-rated educational systems, and more. The beauty of life in Utah attracts more buyers, increasing home values. It really is an incredible place to live. Taking a deeper look at the U.S. News ranking of best states, Utah received high marks for fiscal stability, infrastructure, education, healthcare, the economy, crime, and opportunity. Utah is home to 5 national parks and dozens of state parks, providing an endless list of activities for those who like to be active. And the Utah landscape is unique and diverse, including popular locations like Zion's National Park, Moab, Lake Powell, the Salt Flats, and, well, the list goes on and on. Many believe Utah is hosting the Winter Olympics for the second time, due in part to our incredible snow and close proximity to the mountains. But the most important thing that you need to know when buying a house in Utah is that the best time to buy a house is right now. So why now? Well, increasing inventory means that you have more options, but it also means sellers are offering more competitive pricing and incentives. So you should be able to find a home that you love and negotiate a great deal. But as mortgage rates continue to drop, more buyers will enter the market. As the inventory dwindles, prices will increase and sellers will no longer be willing to negotiate. The most recent data shows that by waiting, you'll likely pay more. UtahRealEstate.com reported that in September, a home sold in 37 days, and a total of 3,101 homes sold, an increase of 5.3% from a year ago. The median sold price has also continued to rise, increasing 2.75% to $560,000 for a single family home. But how do you get the best possible deal in today's market? Visit home builders in your area to see what kind of deals are offering on their quick move-in homes. You'll be surprised by the crazy deals some of these builders are offering. Due to the slowdown, many builders have an excess of standing inventory. Builders are often desperate to sell these properties, so you can get a huge price reduction or a massive incentive, maybe both. I know several builders here in Utah who have reduced their prices by tens of thousands of dollars, and they're offering to pay your closing costs and or for a rate buy down. And a few builders are offering a 30-year fixed rate in the 4s. This will decrease your monthly mortgage payment by hundreds of dollars per month. But you don't have to go at it alone. Always hire a realtor to guide you through the process. And if you're planning to meet with builders, hire a new home construction specialist. In Utah, that's me. I've helped over 600 individuals purchase a home from home builders. If you're moving to Utah from another state, you'll want to check out Watch This Before You Move to Utah. Look for the links to my recommended videos below. If you're looking to buy, sell, build a home, or invest in Utah real estate, I get contacted all the time. Please feel free to call or text me with your questions. I'd love to meet you, and I'm honored to serve you. For everyone else, please feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you have a friend or a family looking to buy a house here in Utah, you can easily text this video to them. Remember, you can find me on Instagram at Ty, the Real Estate Guy. If you found this information helpful, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and ring that little bell. It'll make you feel good.